Celebrity, true or false?
You can't handle the truth.
Okay. Do you like our production value, Michael? Do you like the production value? Okay. Here's the first one. Michael Keaton, celebrity, true or false? You got your acting start playing one of the flying zucchini brothers on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Mostly true.
Okay. Mostly true. What's the mostly true part
Well,
about
doing
it?
plays at the same time. If you
Okay.
want to call being one of the Zooks acting, that's okay with me.
Now, this is a Pittsburgh legend, though, right? Mr. Rogers?
These guys were wild, man. They were so fun. And, that happened while we were all crew guys, which meant you did a wide variety of things. So most of them had been on the Mr. Rogers crew. You didn't work exclusively on that because you had to do everything. So one day, Nicky Tallow, who's a legendary character here in Pittsburgh, was tatted up and pierced way before everybody else. And he goes, he does this silly thing, and somebody bends over and picks up a wrench and flips it to him and goes, hey! And then somebody did it. So we started goofing around, inventing these ridiculous circus tricks. And we got, popular. And then we came up with these weird costumes, a lot of long underwear. And and then we'd get hired like court jesters. Like we went to this really rich woman's party one time. And, by the way, walked off with a few things.
Sticky fingers are very fine if you're a flying zucchini brother.
Yes, they are. Hey, we're some just crazy Italian guys who are trying to make a living. So that was that, and that was really fun. Those guys were really fun guys to hang out with.
Next one, Michael Keaton, celebrity, true or false? You originally turned down Beetlejuice and then ad-libbed 90% of the dialogue in the film. Is that true or false?
90 might be high. 90's high.
Okay.
But it's well over 50. But yes, that's true.
So why'd you turn it down and then ad lib most of the film?
Well, couldn't understand what Tim was trying to describe, because if you think about it, let's say you never saw it, and you had this idea. You be the guy saying, okay, here's what I'm trying to make. and I knew I liked him. I thought I just liked the guy, and I said, oh boy, this is some creative person, but I don't know what he's talking about. So so no thanks, but I enjoyed meeting you. And then somebody said, no, give it another shot. Just go talk to him. So I did, and I went, same thing. I like this guy, but I don't quite get what he's talking about. Then about the third one, I think, I said, oh, he threw out some stuff that was a little more specific, and I went, and by the way, he wasn't being coy about it.
Mm-hmm.
He was really trying hard, and I wasn't getting it. And then he gave me he said, I don't know, maybe this is, and I go, all right, give me the night to think this over. I got a couple ideas. So then I went home. I had the studio send me over a rack of clothing. I said, just go into the lot, grab me this. And then I was alone in my house acting. Can you imagine that? How's that picture, by the way? Me walking around like that by myself in my house. How sad is that? Then I thought, you know what? It's weird and kind of weirdly scary. Teeth that aren't too big, but just big enough to be really off-putting to someone. So I said, make me some teeth, and then I had this idea for mold on my face, and I just said, all right. And I said, how about this? What do you think? And he goes, well, okay, we never rehearsed it. I just showed up and started doing that, and I thought, this is either going to work or not work. And Tim was awesome. He just went nuts.
It worked. So which is your favorite ad-lib line? One that you're most proud of, if you can pick one out.
Well, I mean, that riff I kind of like when I do that. I'm kind of selling something. I dress up in some kind of really bad faux cowboy wear, and there's a cow, a big plastic cow thing, and I kind of made this goofy little song up because there was a guy in man, there's so many I can't remember. I do this really ridiculous dance that I love, but the thing I'm referring to, there was a guy in L.A. when I moved out there named Cal Worthington. I don't know if I remember this guy. He had a late night. It was always on late at night, and he sold cars. Yeah. And his thing was, I'll eat a bug. I'm Cal Worthington, and I'll eat a bug if you know. And he would eat a bug if I forget what the deal was. and I'd wear a cowboy hat every once in a while. And I thought, oh, I want to do something like that. I don't know what that is, but, but there were so many, and then Tim was great because if you did something, he went, oh, yes, do that, and then walk over here and do that. Like when I walk over and do the kick the tree over and go, I think there was some joke. It might have been nice model, but then I threw in the F word and grabbed my crotch. I thought, what somebody told me? I don't know if it's true or not. Somebody told me the censor, they used to send somebody into a screening room and that pick things and go, nope, can't do that. Nope, can't say that. Nope. Someone told me she fell asleep during that period and missed it. I don't know if that's true or not, but so we got away with saying that.
Oh, man. I've got two more for you here, Michael Keaton. Celebrity, true or false? True or false, you negotiated a break in your Batman contract in case the Pirates made the playoffs. Is that true?
That's true. Yeah, that was kind of an ongoing thing for several movies. But by the way, and that's when they were good. But imagine them doing it now. They'd go, fine, don't worry about that. We're good.
No problem. That's the first yes they get from legal. So, but this is back when, obviously, we're talking about the Bonds, Van Slyke, Pirates, right? That's what we're talking about.
They were in it. They were always in it.
Oh, man. The Jim Leland smoking heaters in between innings type.
Chain smoking.
Okay. And then the last one for you, true or false, you and Martin Mull improvised the 220, 221, whatever it takes exchange in Mr. Mom. Is that true or false?
Totally Martin's line. Totally Martin Mull's line. He goes, we did. I ended up saying it, but he goes, I'll tell you what did get improvised. Like moments before, not improvised, I said to the prop guy, I need something in this scene. This guy's really insecure right now. He's panicked. I think something, and I go, you don't have any tools, and give me and I was looking for some tools, and then either he mentioned a chainsaw or I did, and he was so great. He ran to the prop room, scrambled around, came out, and I said, yeah, perfect. And then he handed me the goggles. He said, you want these? I go, absolutely, give me those. So then we started shooting the scene and doing that, and that line, the setup is, so I'm telling him how I'm working on a house, and I don't know what I'm doing, and he says, so you're going to wire it, 220, and then I think originally what I did was I kind of fake it. I go, yeah, or something like that, and he leans over, he says, what you should say 220, 221. I think either I said whatever it takes, or he did, but yeah, he came up with that.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.